This is Juliana, age 7.5. This is Eric, age 7. This is Noah, age 7. This is Brandon, age 7.5. These children and others like them will try to make you understand what they're talking about on Child's Play. Here is the host of Child's Play, Bill Cullen.
What a marvelous bunch of nuts. Thank you. And welcome to Child's Play. It's a game for grown-ups. We're going to meet the children in Child's Play in just a moment, but first, why do we not say hello to the grown-ups? First of all, sitting over there is Dawn Miller. I think you're sitting, are you, Dawn?
Oh, yes.
Or a short person, are you? This is Child's Play, Dawn. Tell us about your kids.
Well, I have 4 children. I have a 6-year-old boy and twin boys that are 5 and a very mischievous 2-year-old daughter.
Twins who are 5.
Yes.
Across from her, to her right, is Trudy Staples. Hello, Trudy.
Hello, Bill.
Child's Play, tell us about children in your life.
I also have 4 children.
Well, it's a tie score.
That's right. I have Zachary, 9, and Sarah Beth, who's 7. I have Abigail, 5, and Maggie, 3.
You're from Massachusetts, are you? You both have 4 children. The rules of the show is the first of you who has 5 wins the game and automatically goes.
We better get started.
If you're ready, if they're ready to go, we're ready to go. So let us get set to play Child's Play. Now, we took our Child's Play cameras and aimed them at children in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd grades, 5 to 9 years of age. We gave them some everyday words and asked each child to tell us in his own way what that word means. Now, we're going to show you several children defining the same word, and you can take a guess after you've listened to each child. Now, we're going to start the guessing with you, Dawn, over there. Now, first, let's show the audience the word you're playing for. Okay, the audience knows. Now, coming up is Shayna Lee Farrell. She's 5.5 from New York City, and here's the way she describes the word.
Like, I sometimes wear my mommy's nightgowns and my mommy's shoes, and sometimes I put on my Wonder Woman bathing suit. And sometimes I make myself look like a fairy or a bad witch.
Okay, now the audience knows what you're trying for, but you don't. And Dawn, you get the first guess. What do you think the word is?
Dress up.
Dress up. No, that is not the right answer. So now, Trudy, you're going to get a chance to make a guess at the very same word. Same word being described. And here's Seth Wagerman from Los Angeles. He's 8, and he's going to describe it to you.
Okay. For Halloween, I might get into a ghost outfit, and then I'd say, "Hey, Mom, how do I look? Is this a good..." Or I might walk around and I might find this funny person. He looks like a zombie wearing this white headband. Or he might have had his nose plastered. That's a kind of one. He might have had his face plastered to make it look different. That's a little more, you know. And I'd say, "What are you doing?" He said, "Well, I just put on to make me look different."
Now, based on that, Seth Wagerman, let it go. Based on what you heard, Trudy, what do you think the word is?
I think it's costume.
No, it is not costume. Would you believe that? All right, final definition coming up, and it's back to you, Dawn. Now, here's Heather Chapman, 7.5 years old. She's from Los Angeles. Same word, here's her description.
Like, if you have, like, a face that, like, if you're a bank robber or something, if you have a face that somebody's going to recognize, like, if they have a warrant out for you or something, like a reward, like, of money or something for you if they catch you, then, like, they put it, like, they have, like, masks, or you can buy them at a toy store, like, you put fake mustache on and all that, and then you won't look like your regular thing, so you can go ahead and rob all the banks you want, and they won't even know.
So, Dawn, you've heard 3 descriptions. Heather's is the latest. What do you think the word is for a point?
I was going to say mask.
And you said?
But she said that. I can't think. I'm just blank.
Okay. I will then tell you what that word is. Now, the audience knows here. Trudy, you probably have it by now. The word is disguise.
Oh.
Okay, we'll be back here with a new word, but right now we have this for you. Okay, we're back now. Let's get set for a new word. And this time we're going to start with you, Dawn, again, because the last one was not guessed correctly. First, let's show the new word to the folks at home. Okay, there it is. People here in the studio know what it is. Here's Juliana Stefanoff, 7.5 years old, from New York City, and here's the way she describes this word.
That they go to church about every day. They wear special kinds of clothes. Some of the people wear a black outfit with some weight on their collar and have this white big black hat, and some of them have glasses on and have little curls down from their head. And they have ponytails, and they're men.
The audience obviously liked that definition. Dawn, what do you say the word is?
The way she describes it, I'm going to have to say none.
No? The nuns who have ponytails and they're men, yes. Boy, things have changed since my last spanking. Trudy, this one is all for you. Now, I want you to listen closely to this definition. Same word. It's Bart Sayer, 7 years old, from New York.
That means, like you are, like suppose you were Jewish or Christian or Canadian or what, you respond to holidays, you do things, you believe in Santa Claus, or you go trick-or-treating.
He said, I don't know if you heard it, he ended up by saying, or you go trick-or-treating. Remember that this is a child's mind. Trudy, you have a guess. What do you think the word is?
A priest.
No, it is not a priest. We are back to you, Dawn, and we have the final definition of this word. Try to think like a child. Try to think like Terry Ann Bradley, 7 years old, from New York City. Terry Ann.
Catholics one. Jewish is one. Muslim is one. And Buddhism is one. It's when you believe in a god or you believe in a goddess. You hear the history of this person. Like the way Moses led the apostles.
All right. You don't have to believe everything you hear, Dawn, but what do you say the word is?
Religion.
Religion is the right answer. That's the way it works. That's right. That's right. That's right. Now, that gives you a point. We played Child's Play until time is up, and whoever is ahead at that point wins $500 and a chance at $5,000. Okay, we're going to come up with a new word, and because you got it, Dawn, once again, we're going to begin with you. This word is going to be described by, first there's for the audience, of course. Now, Marissa Goldstein, 7 years old, from Los Angeles, tells you what she thinks it is.
It's when two people love each other and they hug each other and stuff, and they like go to school with each other and they dance at parties with each other and stuff like that. They do anything together, go to movies together. Yeah, that's it.
That is it as far as it goes. Dawn, it's your guess. What do you think?
This is kind of embarrassing, but I'd say sex.
Well, I don't know how you feel, but it sure embarrassed me. But anytime you want to say sex, step right up. Trudy, Listen carefully because we have Justin Caswin, 6.5 years old from Los Angeles. Same word.
That means to kiss and hug and make love.
In spite of Justin's reaction, we know it's not sex. What do you think it is, Trudy?
Romance.
Romance is the right answer. Romance, sure. Sort of a mild form of sex. Anyway.
She's got 4 kids.
Yes, we have a tied-up game. One for Trudy and one for Dawn. Trudy, you're going to begin. Listen carefully because we're going to show this next word to our audience here in the studio and the folks at home. And this is Eric Yale Vaught, my favorite person in the world. He's from Los Angeles, and here's his description.
That's easy. It's money, but it's the color. It's the color. And you can use it as, like, there are little chips of it. You use money out of it. And, if you find it, boy, you're rich. It's worth like 100 or 1,000 buckaroos.
Trudy, you got Eric Yale Vaught's description. What do you think the word is?
Well, if I found a bunch of silver, would I be rich? Is it silver?
No, you wouldn't. It is not silver. And Dawn, you're going to get a chance. Remember that description and listen to this one by Justin Lunan Pack from New York City.
It's like when they're, like, it's pretty expensive. It's sort of a yellow color. It's yellow shiny. And it's a kind of metal. And it's pretty soft. So usually when you buy it in a ring or on a bracelet, there's like copper in with it. And like 14 karat has a certain amount of copper in it. And 18 karat doesn't have as much copper in it. And 18 karat is more expensive than 14 karat. More of the yellow shiny stuff.
With that... With that description, Dawn, there's nowhere to go but up. What do you say the word is?
Give me 14 karat gold.
Gold is the right answer, Dawn. You have a point. The score right now, 2 points for Dawn, 1 point for Trudy. And here comes... Hey, there's the school bell, and that signals the end of this round of Child's Play. The score, Dawn 2, Trudy 1. When we come back to Child's Play, we're going to shift gears and play the game for speed in the Fast Play round. We'll be back with Fast Play, but right now, wouldn't you watch this, please? As they say that. Let me ask you one question. How do you like our kids so far? I've learned to respect the younger generation. It's time now, as we promised you, for Fast Play. Now we're going to show you a series of children, each child defining a different word. As soon as either of you recognize the word, interrupt with your signal. If you're right, you will win an additional point. Whichever player is ahead when the game is over, time runs out, wins $500 for the game and a chance at $5,000. All right, now ready to use your signals to interrupt. We're not going to show the audience these words. That's so they can play along with us. Okay, if you're ready, here's Lisa Colvin with your first Fast Play word.
Something that's above your legs and your arms are attached to it and your neck is.
What do you think it is, Trudy?
Your shoulders.
No, it is not your shoulders. That's the wrong answer. We're going to repeat the entire definition for you, Dawn, and then you have a chance to guess on your own. Hear out the entire definition. Here's Lisa Colvin to do it all again for you.
Something that's above your legs and your arms are attached to it and your neck is, and your belly button is on it, and it's opposite of your back.
Dawn?
Chest.
With a belly button on it?
Well, Well, I thought because she said your arms were attached to it.
Sure, and your belly button, too.
Stomach.
Actually, that's right. The actual answer was stomach. We're coming up with another one. Ready to interrupt with your signals now. Hey, that school bell means we're coming into the home stretch. What we're going to do now is double the point score. 2 points for every correct answer. So, Trudy, you should be able to catch up. Person ahead when time's up wins the $500 and a chance to play for $5,000. Ready with your interrupt signals there. Brandon Stevenson with our next word.
Well, you could put it in coffee. It's in a lot of food.
What do you think?
Sugar.
Sugar is the right answer, Dawn. That's a 2-point win for you. Dawn, you have 4. Trudy, you have 1. The points are doubling. Next word coming up. Ready with your signals? David Almagor with the next word. David.
It's like a thing that comes from a boat, and you'd put it down to stop it.
You're first, Trudy, for double points.
Anchor.
Anchor's right. That's 2 points for you. You doubled, and you're up to 3. Next one coming up. Both of you ready with your signals? Here's Terry and Bradley.
Well, this word means that my aunt and uncle had this because they were married 25 years, and my grand...
What do you say it is?
Anniversary.
Anniversary is the right answer, Dawn. Double point. Score is 6 for Dawn and 3 for you, Trudy. Okay, a reminder. Hey, there's that bell again, and that's it. With a score of 6-3, the winner is Dawn Miller. Congratulations, Dawn. Come on over here. Going to give you a shot at another $5,000. Come on over here. There you go. Congratulations to you. Hey, Trudy, you played a beautiful game. Thank you for being with us. We had some very nice prizes for you. Now, how you doing?
Terrific. Thank you.
Thank you, Trudy.
Thank you.
Very nice one for you. Now we're going to give you, Don Miller, a chance to win $5,000. But right now we're going to ask you to watch this with us, okay?
Okay.
There we go. Well, with 4 kids of your own and the help of these, you've just won $500, Dawn.
Right.
And now it's time to try for the $5,000 in our triple play game. Now, this time, and listen carefully, we asked our Child's Play kids to write brief definitions of simple words. We took 3 definitions per word, each one written by a different child, A, B, or C. Some are far out, some are right on the nose. You'll never know until you've picked definition A, B, or C. You will have a total of 45 seconds to get 6 words. We pay you $100 a word, and if you get them all, that's when you win the $5,000. Now remember, these definitions were written by children. Okay, keep that in mind. Bring in the clock. Time will start when you pick your first letter. You ready to go? Here we go.
B.
Something you need when you make a mistake.
Eraser.
Right. Pick.
B.
2 dots at the end of your smile.
Dimples.
Dimple, right. Next word. Take one.
B.
An oriental country.
Japan.
Take another.
A.
Bruce Lee was born there.
China.
China's right. Take one.
C.
A hard kind of music and a hard stone.
B.
A giant pebble.
Rock.
Rock is right. Take another one.
A.
It means something is made of glass.
Breakable.
No, take another one.
B.
It could be an antique vase that will break easily.
C.
Something that has to be taken care of when it is carried.
Next word.
Next word. Pick one.
B.
A private book you write.
Diary.
Diary is right. You got diary as time expired, and you have 5 correct at $100 apiece. That's another $500 for you, Dawn.
Thank you.
Dad.
I'll take it.
Okay, stay right here. Okay. You got
Right.
just.
Yeah.
Well, one of the clues, you have to be very careful when you carry it. It breaks easily. Fragile, we were looking for. But you got yourself 5 at $100 apiece. That's a total of $1,000.
Terrific.
And you'll be back here again next time to take on a new challenger and have another try at $5,000. Dawn and I will be back here in just a moment. But right now, would you please watch this? Hey, Dawn, you did all right. You have $1,000. How's that?
That's terrific. It's $250 per child.
Be sure to join us next time when she tries to win another $5,000. That's a lot per kid. Hey, if you like kids, you'll love Child's Play. Goodbye. We'll see you next time. See you.
Double the action.
Yes, baby! Game's on now.
Double the money.
$100,000 bet.
Double the deception.
Ain't bluffing fun.
It is when you get away with it.
Double the trash talk.
I just can't believe how poorly you guys play.
You people are so sick. I love it.
2 solid hours of the only real cash game on TV. High stakes poker. 2 solid hours starting Monday night at 8. Followed by World Series of Blackjack at 10. Only on GSN.
School bell means we're coming into the home stretch. What we're going to do now is double the point score. 2 points for every correct answer. So, Trudy, you should be able to catch up. Person ahead when time's up wins the $500 and a chance to play for $5,000. Ready with your interrupt signals there. Brandon Stevenson with our next word.
Well, you could put it in coffee. It's in a lot of food.
What do you think?
Sugar.
Sugar is the right answer.